Hi Carlos, this is Diego, and I made this video for you. I watched your ad like 20, not 20, 10 times, and yeah, I made this presentation for you. I find pros and cons, so we will start with the pros. The first thing that I like is that it has something happening every 1 to 2 seconds. If we see the ad, you can you can see that the footage is changing, the fonts are changing. It's not a static image, it's not a static video. So why I like it is because modern people have the attention span of a goldfish. If you have a static video, if you have just a still image in a video, people are not, most likely, people are not going to watch the whole video. So having um having something happening every 1 to 2 seconds improves your retention. The second thing that I like is the captions. If we see the captions, it highlights the word and the color. It's very bright. It's very like it catches the attention of the eye. It reminds me of the style of Alex Hormozzi. I don't know if you know this person, but his styles of video are proven to work. It has a lot of views, a lot of retention, a lot of engagement. So it's because the colors, the fonts are bold and the colors are bright. So the um, the human eye is like you can catch the attention of the human eye with bright colors. That's why applications, the notification, like the red dot, is that way because it catches the attention of the human. The third thing is the right use of B-roll. It feels authentic and not stocky. What do you mean by that? It's here in this scene. Here's your video. You can see like um, it's not like it doesn't feel like there's a camera there. It feels like you're part in the scene. But in the other example, you can tell that there's a camera. I mean, it's not authentic. It's not natural. So overall, all your B-roll feels authentic. All your B-roll feels natural. So we don't want the people know like they're watching an ad. We don't want the people remind the people that they are watching an ad. We want to the people to feel engaged, to feel immersed in the video. So that's amazing that you have this kind of B-roll. The second thing is the good use of AI footage. I think that this is AI, this is also AI, and it's good. I mean, if you are talking about the this year, cameras didn't exist in that year. So using AI to create footage for that specific time, it's amazing. And match the emotions of the video. I mean, it's the style of the video is like a documental, like VSO. So yeah, it complements very well the video. So the last thing that I like of your ad was the right use of music. If you listened,
Petri dish full of bacteria. 3 days later, every bacteria within an inch of the garden.
the music in your video, like it's perfect. It has the right volume. It's not higher than the voice, so you can hear the voice, and it complements the video. And it doesn't distract you. It complements the video and touch emotions. Why this is important? Because the best performing ads touch the emotions of the ideal viewer, the ideal client. Um, for example, if you are selling like gym memberships, you talk like the people who is talking in the video ads typically they talk about how bad they feel when they were out of shape, and that's the way that video ads, that's the way marketing does, is touch emotions, because when you touch people's emotions they are more likely to buy your product or your service. So the first con cons, the first thing that it can be improved, what's the hook? What's the written hook? It's right there, right here. This, I mean, the idea is amazing. Many of ads, many of short videos has the written hook, but what I didn't like, it was, I mean, if we can see here, it doesn't add something new. It's the same the title, the hook, the written hook is the same as your subtitles. So you are just wasting space. It doesn't make viewers watch until the end. What I mean by that is I have a couple of examples, like this ad that I find in Facebook Ads Library. Here, plumber shares his number one tip, and you can see the
The number
video,
one plumbing advice I give for people with disposals.
and it's just a plumber talking about a specific secret. So why did plumber example work? Here I have the signs of a good hook: call of the demographic, touch the pain points, open loop. And when I say open loop, I mean, like, for example, the plumber shares his number one tip. It's like an open question. It's not a question, an open statement. Like, you have to watch the video to know what is the number one tip. So the statement, it doesn't give you the answer. The video does. So you have to watch the whole video to know the answer. So that's why this kind of titles works, this kind of hooks. Touch curiosity and fear of missing out. Like you saw, plumber shares his number one tip. You don't want to miss that information. Another good example that I found in Google Ads library is this ad.
I stopped by TJ Maxx to grab a few pieces for summer hosting.
Like you can see the ultimate backyard glow up from TJ Maxx. When you read that, you it makes the it makes the it makes the viewer curious. Like it makes ask himself, okay, I want to see the ultimate backyard glow up, and you are almost forced to watch the whole video till the end because you want to see the ultimate backyard glow up. So back to the the video, a good hook may be something like the vegetable that saved thousands of lives. You are not giving the answer. You're not giving the whole the whole secret. So it makes the viewer ask himself, okay, what is the vegetable that saved thousands of lives? And then they saw the video, they saw that it's garlic and all the stuff. The other good example is the story that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. It sparks that curiosity, like what is that story that they don't want me to know? And they are almost forced to watch the whole video. And it can be better than this. These were example that I write in the moment. But if I think in better examples, I can I can do better. But yeah, that was one thing. And the other thing that it could be improved is that pacing is a little bit monotonous. If we see again the
In
video,
1858, Louis Pasteur, the father of modern medicine, put raw garlic in a petri dish full of bacteria. 3 days later, every bacteria within an inch of the garlic was dead. He published it in his journals, called it more powerful than anything medicine had at the time.
you can see that the rhythm, the pacing is like a still line. It doesn't have changes, it's always the same. Why I think this is a downside is because if you're telling a story, like in this example, in this video ad, you're telling a story. Stories are not linear. Stories are not always the same. Like they have an intro, they had a middle part, and the end, the climax. Stories are dynamic, more like these curves. I have some good examples right here that I also found. For example, this ad of
I tried
Rain FM.
everything. Coffee, Pomodoro, and binaural beats. But nothing stuck until I tried this. Brain FM is
I don't know if you can see it, but at the beginning, it's
I
like
tried everything. Coffee,
it's like a line that goes up. You're building, building, building
Pomodoro, and binaural beats. But nothing stuck until I tried this.
until this point. This point it resets and goes down. It's more calm,
Brain
less sound effects, and then we go back to the line going up
FM
again.
is neuroscience-backed music designed
We have music in the background. It's more fast, so it's not still. It's dynamic, and why this works is because in storytelling, if you see movies, if you see commercials on TV, they always tell a story. And stories are a reflection of our lives. And our lives are not still. We have good days, bad days. In our own life, it's like a wave. So when people see that it can touch emotions, it can touch in a deeper level. So ways to improve this, improve the pacing, is reset moments, like we saw in the video. That that point was a reset moment. Like you had music in the background, you had fast pacing, and boom, something happened that reset the timing, the rhythm, and now it's more slow. Another thing, uh, right here, another thing is sound effects. If you notice, in the example that we saw, there's a lot of sound effects.
I tried everything: coffee, Pomodoro, and binaural beats, but nothing stuck.
If you can hear this, it's like a clock that it's almost ramping up, like a clock that every tick is faster. So that is building, 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 building until the reset point. And you can do that by sound effects, something that you in this ad it's lacking. We don't have sound effects. We don't have that layer of sound effects that is very it can help you to retain the audience, to engage with people. Um, and pattern interrupts. That's pattern interrupts and recent moments are almost the same. So yeah, maybe I can I can delete this. So yeah, basically that that's my opinion of the ad. I almost forgot. I also did an example of this, like a pacing example, and I think I have it right here. Yeah, so basically I took the ad and I edited in a way that is more not linear, so it's more like dynamic. So
In
you can see.
1858, Louis Pasteur, the father of modern medicine, put raw garlic in a petri dish full of bacteria. 3 days later, every bacteria within an inch of the garlic was dead. He published it in his journals, called it more powerful than anything medicine had at the time. Then in 1920,
So what I do is, first of all, here is a sound effect, like a rising sound effect. Let's go up, 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 up until this until this moment. Everything stops. The music stops, the visual stops, and then we have another song and a more slow kind of visuals. So yeah, basically that's all. I hope you find it helpful. Sorry about my bad English. I don't speak very well, but yeah, I hope this was helpful for you, and have a good day. See you.